Chapter 1. Early Life and Education. Bill Gates was born on October 28, 1955, in Seattle, Washington. His full name is William Henry Gates III. His father, William Henry Gates Sr., was a lawyer, and his mother, Mary Maxwell Gates, was a teacher and later became a bank executive. Bill has two sisters, Christiane, his older sister, and Libby, his younger sister. As a child, Bill was curious and liked to learn new things. His parents noticed his intelligence and encouraged him to read books and explore different subjects. The family lived in a nice house, and Bill went to a good school. Bill's parents also taught him the importance of giving back to society. They believed in helping others and often volunteered in their community. This influenced Bill's future actions as a philanthropist. Growing up, Bill was close to his family, and they spent a lot of time together. They would often play games, talk about important issues, and support each other in their activities. Bill's parents helped him develop strong values and a good work ethic, which played a significant role in his later success. When Bill was 13 years old, he started attending Lakeside School, a private school in Seattle. It was here that he first discovered his interest in computers. At that time, computers were big and expensive, so not many schools had them. But Lakeside School had a computer club where students could use a computer terminal to learn programming. Bill became very interested in programming and spent many hours at the computer club. He and his friend Paul Allen, who also loved computers, quickly learned how to create programs. They were so good at it that they even found bugs or mistakes in the computer system and helped fix them. Besides computers, Bill was also interested in other subjects, such as math and science. He was a good student and got high grades in his classes. His teachers noticed his talents and often gave him extra challenges to keep him engaged. Outside of school, Bill enjoyed reading books, playing board games, and doing puzzles. He also liked to spend time outdoors, going for walks or riding his bike. These hobbies helped him develop problem-solving skills and a love for learning, which would be important for his future career. After finishing high school, Bill went to Harvard University, a prestigious school in the United States. He started his studies in 1973 with plans to become a lawyer, like his father. However, his passion for computers and programming remained strong. At Harvard, Bill met Steve Ballmer, who would later become the CEO of Microsoft. They became good friends and spent a lot of time discussing computers and technology. Bill also continued to learn more about programming and worked on various computer projects during his time at the university. In 1975, Bill's friend Paul Allen showed him a magazine article about the Altair 8800, an early personal computer. They saw a great opportunity to create software for these new computers. Bill and Paul decided to write a programming language called BASIC for the Altair 8800. Bill believed that working on this project was more important than finishing his studies at Harvard. He faced a difficult decision: to stay in school or to drop out and focus on his computer business. After talking with his parents, Bill decided to leave Harvard and start a company with Paul Allen. This company would later become Microsoft, one of the most successful technology companies in the world. Though it was a risky choice, Bill's decision to drop out of Harvard and pursue his passion for computers changed the course of his life and the technology industry forever. Chapter 2. The Birth of Microsoft. In 1975, Bill Gates and Paul Allen decided to start a company together. They both shared a love for computers and believed they could create useful software for the growing personal computer market. They named their new company Microsoft, which was a combination of the words microcomputer and software. At first, the company was small and operated from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Bill and Paul worked long hours to create software for different computer systems. Their first big success was the programming language called BASIC for the Altair 8800, which they had started working on while Bill was still at Harvard. As their company grew, Bill and Paul faced many challenges. They had to learn how to manage a business, hire employees, and sell their products. They worked hard and made many important decisions to keep their company moving forward. Even in the early days, Bill and Paul had big dreams for Microsoft. They believed that personal computers would become an important part of people's lives, and they wanted to create software that would make computers easy and enjoyable to use. This vision guided them as they built their company and laid the foundation for Microsoft's future success. The Altair 8800 was one of the first personal computers available to consumers. It was created by a company called MITS, and its launch in 1975 caught the attention of many computer enthusiasts, including Bill Gates and Paul Allen. Bill and Paul saw a great opportunity to create software for this new computer. They believed that the Altair 8800 needed a programming language that would make it easier for people to write programs and use the computer. So, they decided to develop a version of the BASIC programming language specifically for the Altair 8800. BASIC, which stands for Beginner's All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code, was a simple programming language designed for beginners. Bill and Paul worked tirelessly to adapt BASIC to the Altair 8800's hardware, creating what became known as Microsoft BASIC. Once they had finished developing Microsoft BASIC, Bill and Paul contacted MITS and offered their software to the company. MITS was impressed with their work and agreed to distribute Microsoft BASIC with the Altair 8800. This partnership was a big step for Bill and Paul's new company, as it helped them establish a reputation in the computer industry. Microsoft BASIC became very popular among Altair 8800 users and soon attracted interest from other computer manufacturers. This success allowed Bill and Paul to grow their company and continue developing new software for the expanding personal computer market. As the demand for Microsoft BASIC and other software products increased, Bill Gates and Paul Allen realized they needed to expand their company to meet the needs of the growing personal computer market. In 1979, they decided to move Microsoft from Albuquerque, New Mexico, to Bellevue, Washington, which was closer to their hometown of Seattle. On June 25, 1981, they officially established Microsoft Corporation. This change marked the beginning of a new phase for the company, as they now had a legal structure and more resources to develop and sell software. With Microsoft Corporation in place, Bill and Paul continued to work hard and create new products. They focused on developing operating systems, programming languages, and applications for various computer systems. As the company grew, they hired more employees, including skilled programmers and managers who shared their passion for technology. During this time, Microsoft also began to form partnerships with other companies in the computer industry. These partnerships allowed them to reach a wider audience and offer their software to more people around the world. The establishment of Microsoft Corporation was a significant milestone for Bill Gates and Paul Allen. It marked the beginning of their journey to make Microsoft one of the most successful technology companies in history. Their dedication to innovation, hard work, and a vision for the future of personal computing laid the groundwork for the company's continued growth and success. Chapter 3. The Rise of Microsoft. In 1980, IBM, one of the biggest and most respected technology companies at the time, decided to enter the personal computer market. They needed an operating system for their new computers and approached Microsoft for help. Bill Gates saw this as a huge opportunity for his company. He knew that working with IBM could bring Microsoft more success and help them reach even more customers. So, he agreed to provide IBM with an operating system for their personal computers. However, Microsoft did not have an operating system ready at that time. To meet IBM's needs, Bill Gates made a deal with a small company called Seattle Computer Products to buy their operating system called QDOS, Quick and Dirty Operating System. Microsoft then made some changes to QDOS and renamed it MS-DOS, Microsoft Disk Operating System. IBM launched their first personal computer, the IBM PC, in 1981 with MS-DOS as its operating system. The IBM PC became very popular, and so did MS-DOS. Many other computer manufacturers started to make computers that were compatible with the IBM PC, and they also used MS-DOS as their operating system. This helped Microsoft become an important player in the computer industry. The partnership with IBM played a crucial role in Microsoft's growth and success. It allowed the company to establish itself as a major provider of operating systems and led to the development of new products and technologies that would shape the future of personal computing. During the early 1980s, computer users were becoming more interested in graphical user interfaces, GUIs. A GUI allows people to interact with a computer using images and icons instead of typing text commands. Apple Computer was one of the first companies to introduce a successful personal computer with a GUI called the Apple Macintosh. Bill Gates recognized the potential of GUIs and believed that Microsoft should develop its own graphical operating system to stay competitive. He wanted to create an operating system that was user-friendly and could be used on a wide range of personal computers. Microsoft started working on a new project called Windows. It was designed to be an extension of MS-DOS, adding a graphical interface that would make it easier for people to use their computers. After several years of development, Microsoft finally launched Windows 1.0 on November 20, 1985. Windows 1.0 was not an immediate success, as it had some limitations, and was not as advanced as the Apple Macintosh's GUI. However, Microsoft continued to improve Windows with each new version, adding new features and making it more user-friendly. The launch of Windows marked a significant milestone for Microsoft. It showed the company's commitment to innovation and willingness to adapt to new trends in the computer industry. Over time, Windows would become the most popular operating system in the world, helping to solidify Microsoft's position as a dominant force in the technology industry. Following the launch of Windows 1.0, Microsoft continued to develop and improve the operating system with each new version. In 1990, they released Windows 3.0, which included significant enhancements and quickly gained popularity among users. This success led to even greater market share for Microsoft in the personal computer industry. In 1995, Microsoft launched Windows 95, a major upgrade that introduced many new features and a redesigned interface. Windows 95 was a huge success and sold millions of copies within the first few months. It further established Microsoft as the leading provider of operating systems for personal computers. As Microsoft's dominance grew, so did their product offerings. They expanded into other areas of software development, such as Office productivity tools with the Microsoft Office Suite and Internet browsing with Internet Explorer. Microsoft Office became the standard for businesses and home users alike, further increasing the company's reach and influence. Microsoft's success was not without challenges. They faced competition from other technology companies and had to adapt to the rapidly changing industry. Additionally, Microsoft faced legal issues related to their business practices, which led to investigations and lawsuits in the United States and Europe. Despite these challenges, Microsoft continued to innovate and develop new products and technologies. Their commitment to staying ahead of the competition and providing valuable solutions for users played a major role in their road to dominance in the technology industry. By the late 1990s and early 2000s, Microsoft had become one of the most powerful and influential companies in the world. Their operating systems, software products, and business strategies had a significant impact on the personal computer market and the way people interacted with technology. Chapter 4. Personal Life and Family. While Bill Gates was busy building Microsoft into a technology giant, he also found love in his personal life. In 1987, he met Melinda French, a young and talented product manager who had recently joined Microsoft. They first met at a company dinner, and Bill was impressed by her intelligence and dedication to her work. Bill and Melinda started dating and soon discovered that they shared many interests and values. They both had a strong work ethic, a passion for technology, and a desire to help others. Over time, their relationship grew stronger, and they decided to get married. On January 1, 1994, Bill and Melinda tied the knot in a private ceremony on the Hawaiian island of Lanai. They were surrounded by their family and close friends, who celebrated the beginning of their new life together. Marriage brought a new balance to Bill's life, as he learned to manage his time between work and family. He and Melinda were a strong team, both at home and in their philanthropic efforts. Their partnership would play a significant role in shaping their future endeavors and the legacy they would leave behind. Bill and Melinda Gates went on to have 3 children: Jennifer, born in 1996, Rory, born in 1999, and Phoebe, born in 2002. As parents, they wanted to provide their children with a loving and supportive environment, while also teaching them the importance of hard work, education, and giving back to society. They made sure to spend quality time with their children, despite their busy schedules. Bill often took his children to school and made time for family vacations. They also encouraged their children to explore their interests, whether it was sports, arts, or academics. Bill and Melinda believed that their children should have a strong foundation in education. They sent them to good schools and encouraged them to read and learn about various subjects. However, they also wanted their children to understand the value of money and the importance of helping others. They decided not to leave their entire fortune to their children, instead planning to give most of it away to charity through their foundation. By raising their children with a focus on education, compassion, and hard work, Bill and Melinda hoped to instill in them the same values that had guided their own lives. This approach to parenting helped their children grow into responsible and caring individuals who would continue their family's legacy of making a positive impact on the world. As Microsoft continued to grow and Bill's responsibilities increased, it became more challenging for him to maintain a balance between his work and personal life. He was known for his dedication to his work, often spending long hours at the office and bringing projects home. However, after marrying Melinda and starting a family, Bill realized the importance of finding a balance between his career and his role as a husband and father. To achieve a better work-life balance, Bill made some changes to his daily routine. He began to delegate more responsibilities to his team at Microsoft, trusting them to handle important tasks and make decisions. This allowed him to free up time to focus on his family and other interests. Bill also made an effort to spend quality time with his wife and children, participating in family activities and being present for important events in their lives. He valued the time they spent together, whether it was playing games, going on vacations, or simply enjoying each other's company at home. In addition to focusing on his family, Bill also pursued personal hobbies and interests outside of work. He was an avid reader, often recommending books to friends and colleagues. He also enjoyed playing bridge and tennis, and remained curious about new developments in science and technology. By making adjustments to his work habits and prioritizing his family and personal interests, Bill Gates found a way to achieve a healthier work-life balance. This allowed him to continue leading Microsoft while also being a devoted husband and father, setting an example for others in the technology industry and beyond. Chapter 6. Leadership Style and Vision. Bill Gates is known for his unique leadership style and management approach, which played a significant role in the success of Microsoft. He was a hands-on leader who was deeply involved in the company's operations, often working closely with his team on projects and making important decisions. One key aspect of Bill's management approach was his focus on hiring smart and talented people. He believed that by surrounding himself with skilled individuals who shared his passion for technology, Microsoft would be able to develop innovative products and stay ahead of the competition. He often conducted interviews himself, searching for candidates who had a strong work ethic and a desire to learn. Bill was also known for his attention to detail and high standards for his team. He expected everyone to give their best effort and to constantly strive for improvement. This sometimes led to a demanding work environment, but it also pushed employees to excel and take pride in their accomplishments. In addition, Bill promoted a culture of open communication at Microsoft. He encouraged employees to share their ideas and opinions, even if they disagreed with him. He believed that by fostering a collaborative atmosphere, the company would be better able to solve problems and create groundbreaking products. By combining his passion for technology, his focus on hiring talented people, and his commitment to high standards, Bill Gates was able to create a management approach that drove Microsoft's success and positioned the company as a leader in the technology industry. A key element of Bill Gates' leadership style was his commitment to innovation and his vision for the future of technology. He always believed in the potential of personal computers and their ability to change the way people lived, worked, and communicated. This vision guided Microsoft's development and helped the company stay ahead in the rapidly evolving technology industry. Bill was constantly looking for new ideas and opportunities to improve Microsoft's products and services. He encouraged his team to think creatively and to take risks, even if it meant making mistakes along the way. He understood that innovation often required experimentation and learning from failures. In order to stay informed about new trends and technologies, Bill read extensively and attended conferences and meetings with experts from various fields. He believed that by understanding the latest developments in science and technology, he could better anticipate the future needs of consumers and guide Microsoft's strategy accordingly. Bill's focus on innovation extended beyond Microsoft's core business. He was an early investor in companies that were working on cutting-edge technologies, such as artificial intelligence and biotechnology. He also supported research and development in areas like clean energy and healthcare, recognizing the potential for technology to address some of the world's most pressing challenges. By emphasizing innovation and constantly looking towards the future, Bill Gates played a critical role in shaping the direction of Microsoft and the technology industry as a whole. His leadership style and vision helped create a company that would have a lasting impact on people's lives and change the way we interact with technology. Throughout his career, Bill Gates faced various challenges and controversies related to his leadership style and Microsoft's business practices. Some critics accused the company of engaging in anti-competitive behavior, which led to legal issues and investigations. One of the most notable challenges was the antitrust lawsuit brought against Microsoft by the United States government in the late 1990s. The lawsuit claimed that Microsoft had used its dominant position in the operating system market to stifle competition and maintain control over the industry. The case eventually resulted in a settlement, with Microsoft agreeing to make some changes to its business practices. In addition to legal challenges, Bill Gates faced criticism for his management style. Some former employees described the work environment at Microsoft as highly competitive and demanding, with long hours and high pressure to perform. While this approach may have contributed to the company's success, it also led to some negative perceptions of Bill as a leader. Despite these challenges and controversies, Bill Gates continued to lead Microsoft and adapt to the changing landscape of the technology industry. He remained committed to his vision for the future of personal computing and focused on developing new products and services that would meet the needs of consumers. Over time, Bill's leadership style evolved, and he became more focused on philanthropy and using his wealth to address global issues like poverty, education, and healthcare. This shift in focus helped change the public's perception of him, transforming his image from a hard-driving tech tycoon to a compassionate and dedicated philanthropist. In the end, Bill Gates' legacy as a leader is defined not only by his successes at Microsoft, but also by his ability to learn from challenges and controversies and to use his influence to make a positive impact on the world. Chapter 7. Stepping Down and New Endeavors. As Microsoft grew and Bill Gates became increasingly involved in philanthropy, he started to think about the future of the company and his role within it. He realized that in order to focus more on his philanthropic efforts and spend more time with his family, he would need to step back from his day-to-day responsibilities at Microsoft. In 2000, Bill made the decision to step down as the CEO of Microsoft, handing over the position to Steve Ballmer, who had been with the company since 1980. This move allowed Bill to take on a new role as Microsoft's chief software architect, focusing on the development of new technologies and products. Even though he stepped down as CEO, Bill remained actively involved in the company, providing guidance and support to the leadership team. He continued to work on strategic projects and share his vision for the future of technology with Microsoft's employees and partners. By stepping down as CEO, Bill was able to create more space in his life for his family and philanthropic work, while still contributing to the company he co-founded and loved. This decision marked the beginning of a new chapter in his life, as he embarked on new endeavors and continued to make a positive impact on the world. In 2008, Bill Gates decided to make another significant change in his life by transitioning from his role at Microsoft to focus full-time on philanthropy. He and his wife, Melinda, had established the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation in 2000 with the goal of improving the lives of people around the world through initiatives in education, health, and poverty alleviation. By dedicating himself to full-time philanthropy, Bill was able to devote more time and resources to the foundation and its mission. He used his knowledge, connections, and financial resources to support projects and organizations that were working to address some of the world's most pressing challenges. Under Bill's leadership, the foundation invested in research and development to find new solutions for global health issues, such as vaccines for infectious diseases and improved treatments for conditions like malaria and HIV/AIDS. The foundation also worked to improve access to education and economic opportunities, particularly for women and girls, in an effort to reduce poverty and inequality. In addition to providing funding and support for various projects, Bill used his influence to raise awareness about the issues the Foundation was working on. He spoke at conferences, wrote articles, and engaged with policymakers to advocate for change and inspire others to get involved in philanthropy. By transitioning to full-time philanthropy, Bill Gates demonstrated his commitment to making a difference in the world and using his wealth and influence for the greater good. This new focus allowed him to have an even greater impact on the lives of millions of people around the globe, leaving a lasting legacy of positive change. Alongside his philanthropic work, Bill Gates also focused on investing in clean energy and innovative technologies that could help address global challenges like climate change and resource scarcity. He believed that by supporting the development of new solutions in these areas, he could contribute to a more sustainable and prosperous future for everyone. One of Bill's main areas of interest was clean energy. He recognized the need to transition away from fossil fuels and develop alternative sources of energy that were both environmentally friendly and economically viable. To support this goal, he invested in various clean energy companies and research initiatives that focused on solar, wind, and other renewable technologies. In addition to clean energy, Bill was also interested in supporting the development of advanced technologies that could help solve other global problems. He invested in companies working on artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and material science, among other areas. These investments aim to drive innovation and create new solutions for challenges in healthcare, agriculture, and infrastructure. By investing in clean energy and advanced technologies, Bill Gates hoped to accelerate the development and adoption of sustainable solutions that could have a positive impact on the environment and people's lives. His support for these industries demonstrated his commitment to using his resources and influence to create a better future for generations to come. Chapter 8. Legacy and Influence. Bill Gates' legacy in the tech industry is immense and far-reaching. As the co-founder of Microsoft and a pioneer in the development of personal computers, he played a crucial role in shaping the way people use technology today. Under Bill's leadership, Microsoft revolutionized the software industry by creating user-friendly operating systems and applications that made computers accessible to millions of people around the world. Products like Windows and Microsoft Office became household names and are still widely used today. Bill's vision and drive for innovation also inspired a generation of entrepreneurs and technology leaders to push the boundaries of what was possible. His success in building Microsoft into a global technology giant demonstrated the potential of the software industry and opened the door for other companies to enter the market and develop new products and services. In addition to his direct impact on the tech industry, Bill Gates has also been a strong advocate for the responsible use of technology and the importance of digital skills in the modern workforce. He has encouraged governments, businesses, and individuals to invest in education and training to ensure that everyone has the opportunity to benefit from the digital revolution. Overall, Bill Gates' influence on the tech industry cannot be overstated. His vision, leadership, and relentless pursuit of innovation have left an indelible mark on the way we live, work, and communicate in the 21st century. Bill Gates' impact extends far beyond the tech industry, as he has become a leading figure in global philanthropy. Through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, he has used his wealth and influence to tackle some of the world's most pressing issues, such as poverty, education, and healthcare. The foundation has had a significant impact on global health by funding research and development of life-saving vaccines, treatments, and diagnostics. This support has helped reduce child mortality, combat infectious diseases like malaria, and HIV/AIDS, and improve overall health in many parts of the world. In the field of education, the Foundation has worked to expand access to quality schooling and resources for millions of children, particularly in low-income communities. By investing in innovative teaching methods, technology and infrastructure, the Foundation has helped to create more opportunities for students to succeed academically and in life. Bill Gates has also been a strong advocate for gender equality and has supported numerous initiatives aimed at empowering women and girls around the world. This includes efforts to improve access to education, healthcare, and economic opportunities, as well as programs that address gender-based violence and discrimination. Through his philanthropic work, Bill Gates has inspired other wealthy individuals and corporations to give back and become more involved in addressing global challenges. His dedication to making a positive difference in the world has solidified his reputation as a global philanthropic leader and serves as a powerful reminder of the impact that one person can have on the lives of millions. Bill Gates' accomplishments in both the tech industry and philanthropy have made him a role model for the next generation of entrepreneurs, innovators, and leaders. His success story demonstrates the power of hard work, passion, and vision in achieving one's goals and making a difference in the world. Young people around the globe look up to Bill as an example of what can be achieved through dedication, determination, and a willingness to take risks. He has shown that it is possible to build a successful company from the ground up and use the resulting wealth and influence to create positive change on a global scale. By sharing his experiences and insights through interviews, books, and public appearances, Bill Gates has provided valuable guidance and inspiration to those who aspire to follow in his footsteps. He has encouraged the next generation to think big, embrace innovation, and use technology as a tool for solving some of the world's most pressing problems. Moreover, Bill's commitment to philanthropy and social responsibility has set a new standard for what it means to be a successful entrepreneur and leader. His focus on giving back and addressing global issues has inspired others to consider the broader impact of their work and to seek ways of using their skills and resources to benefit society as a whole. In summary, Bill Gates' legacy and influence will continue to shape the lives and aspirations of the next generation, inspiring them to strive for success, make a positive impact on the world, and create a brighter future for all.